I don't know who need to hear this here, but I ain't got no sympathy for you, nigga. I ain't got no sympathy for you at all, nigga, cause you done laid on that bump, nigga. You done wore them shackles, nigga. You know how I feel to be wrote off, man. Nigga, hug your motherfucking self, nigga, and get up. Get up, nigga. Don't nobody owe you nothing. The world don't owe you nothing, nigga. If anything, they gonna open that motherfucker and kick you back in that pit of hell, nigga. You better tighten up, my nigga, and realize, my nigga. I don't know who need to hear this.
What's up, YouTube? We back, man. We got a special guest today. I got my man Two Head out of Alabama on the line. He had a life sentence, man. He gonna tell you his trials and tribulations, some of the things he went through during his journey. Right now, he's on the turn. You know, hopefully things go through with him in the court. He's on the turn. But we're gonna let y'all hear from a real OG who really stood on 10 toes when he got in the joint. Also, man, you got a loved one doing time in prison. Send him a copy of Street Elements Magazine, the #1 magazine publication in the nation. Believe that. And also hit like, follow, subscribe. Help us push this thing to 100,000, man. Let's push this to 100,000. Two Head.
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? I just introduce you to the people, man. This Two Head. Go and tell them where you from, Two Head, so they'll know where you from, man.
Yeah, man, I'm from Pritchard, Alabama, man. You know, it's a little black city, man. You know, black town.
Now, Two Head, man, how long you been gone?
Shit, I've been gone now almost 27 years.
27 years. So y'all hear this now. Two Head been gone 27 years. How old you was when you left the street?
I was 20.
Listen, you young guys out there. The reason why me and Two Head on the phone right now, we trying to educate y'all. We trying to stop y'all from doing what we had to do. You know, go behind that wall and do some time to get our thoughts and mind right and fight like hell to get back out here. Now, Two Head, go ahead and tell them a little something about yourself, man. How much time you caught in the feds?
Shit, I caught 1,208 months. Most people don't even know what that is. 1,208 months, that's 100 years and 8 months in the feds.
100 years and 8 months. Now, at 20 years old, what he's gonna do with 100 years and 8 months? But this is what type of game these people play with our life every day. Monday through Friday, this is going on in them federal courthouses. Monday through Friday. All right? Just like you get up and go to work, they get up and go sentence people Monday through Friday. You know? What was some of the statutes and crimes that they said you committed?
Well, they said I committed conspiracy to commit armed robbery, and I had 5 924C counts. Use of firearm commission in a violent crime.
Explain to them how them 924Cs basically set you up for failure.
Well, you know, up on the old 924C law, which I'm up on, you know, you get 5 years for the first one, then the next one is 20. So I got 4 20s running wild and a 5. So, you know, that's the thing with the 924C.
So the 924C is like stacking, right?
Yeah, that's what it is, stacking. Yeah, but yeah, it's a real charge for real. It's something that they use nowadays. Well, they been using it, but they bring it to real form now. Like now, they can't do it no more, but unless you got it, like you come in here with that gun count, then you leave out. Then that's a mandatory 30 years. Ain't no, like you can't plead for nothing under that, unless you finna tell or something. But, you know, that's just a mandatory 30-year sentence.
Explain that to me again now.
I say, like I got a 924C count, and I was to get out right now, and I was to catch another gun count, that's a mandatory 30 years. It ain't no, that's what your plea is. It ain't no, none of that, unless you finna tell. That's all when you get up on that 30-year sentence.
Do you see a lot of young guys coming in there with that 924C count? Are they trying to use it different ways now? Like the guys with the gangs and stuff and the drive-bys and the shootings. Are they trying to use that 924C as multiple uses of a gun committing crimes? Have you seen that?
Yeah, you see it now, but you can't get the time that I got nowadays. You can only get a 7 or a 10, but you still can end up like you got 5 gun counts, they can give you like 50 years. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But like when I came in, it was a mandatory 20 for the second one. So now up on the first step, it ain't retroactive now. So it don't apply to me. It don't apply to dudes that come in after 2018 when Trump signed the bill. But they getting it to guys like me in my situation. You know, you got to fit a certain criteria to get it right now. So you see guys coming here with it, but you know. It's just like they come in now, but that second gun count gonna knock 5 from them for real.
Okay. Damn.
But like I try to tell all the young shit, the gun ain't what's up right now, man. They want a harsher charge that you can catch right now.
A gun charge.
A gun charge. Yeah.
Y'all better hear that, man. You see this video, we educating you on what not to do. You getting caught with them pistols, they gonna lay you down, man.
Yeah.
They gonna lay you down.
Especially some with some extra rounds on. They really finna lay you down then.
Have you seen a lot of young guys coming in with them gun charges with a bunch of time now?
Yeah, they ain't coming in with that much time, cause you know, like I said, the law done changed, so you know they coming in with them, but it's like a setup for failure. It's like you can come in with it right now, but you go back out there and get caught with it, then that's when the bullshit come into play.
Right.
For real.
Right. Hey, when you caught your time, where you first went at?
I went to Edgefield, South Carolina.
Oh, that's where you and Daryl. That's when you Jabbo or Daryl.
Yeah, Jabbo. That was me and Jabbo was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my partner, man. That's one of the first dudes I met, man. When I came in the system, that wasn't from Alabama, man. He was already rocking one of my co-defendants, man.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I just came in and my co-defendant ended up transferring. And me and Jabbo got real close, man.
Yeah.
Good dude, man. I can't do them to speak highly of him, man. For real.
How that time was at Edgefield? Explain it to me.
Man, that time at Edgefield, I think that one of the best fed times I did, because that was really fed time back then. It ain't fed time no more.
Yeah. What done changed over the years? I mean, explain to these people to understand that when you first came in, it was a different type of environment compared to the environment that it is right now.
Well, what done changed now, for one, the food. Shit, they don't give a fuck about you no more how they used to care about you back then. So, you know, prison, man, I don't wish this shit on my worst enemy, man, for real. Because this ain't what's up. So, you know, it just all bad right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It ain't what it used to be. You know, back then you can walk to the soda machine, you can go do all the things you want to do. But now, you know, this shit mostly ran by gangs and shit like that. So, you know, there's a lot going on, man.
So in the when you first came in, it wasn't really a lot of gangs inside the prison?
Nah, it wasn't a lot of gangs inside the prison. I think gang really fell out right after that 9/11.
Uh-huh.
That's when the gangs started really just coming in. That's when they started building all the penitentiaries, the Polacks, the Big Sandys, the Hazletons, and so on. You know, the Victorvilles and stuff like that. Atwaters, all the different penitentiaries. Yeah, you know, back then it wasn't but the old structure penitentiary, Lime Pop, Atlanta, Lewisburg, prison like that, penitentiary.
Right.
Yeah.
How many institutions you done been to?
How many penitentiaries I done been to?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been to like 6.
6 of them.
Yeah, 6 penitentiary. Yeah.
When you left Edgeville, where you went at?
I went to Beaumont.
Beaumont.
I went to Beaumont UFP.
Now, how was that change of environment? You know what I'm saying, from going from Edgefield, going out to Beaumont. How that was? How it was different?
That was a big change of environment because it was a war zone. There was a lot of killing going on back then. You know, you just had to be it was all about respect, for real.
Mm-hmm.
You want no disrespect the law, you know how now, like nowadays you can go skip the line in the kitchen, going in the kitchen. Back then you couldn't do none of that. You had section where you had to sit at. You know, you couldn't go no other place. You had guys that you had to be around. At any time something pop off.
And you said things done changed now?
What'd you say now?
It done changed from that type of structure. That type of structure is kind of lost inside of the federal system right now?
Yeah, because you know back then when you was in penitentiary, like you could, you know, you had dudes that slipped through the crack that paperwork wasn't right. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But now, you know that they don't even really care nothing about that. As long as you got money, you can navigate through there. You know, it ain't like that no more. So you know.
So you saying that? So check this out too here. So a guy like Lil Woody, say if Lil Woody was inside a federal penitentiary when you first came in, could he walk the yard?
Nah, he won't be able to walk the yard.
But in today's time, he'll be straight.
Yeah, he'll be straight today. It depends on where you go though. I ain't gonna say all penitentiary like that, but it depends on where you go. For real. Like back then in the penitentiary, he couldn't walk the yard. You know what I'm saying? He about would have, from the story that he heard, he about would have turned around right at the gate. For real. Right there in R&D. Before he went out there. Cause they would have been waiting on. You know how this shit used to go, man.
Right.
You know, niggas already got your name. They already know who coming. They know what you about. They already read your case. They done did everything they had to do. They done did the research on them. So, you know, you won't get no 15 days to get your paperwork. After that shit, you already know what was going on after that. You couldn't come up with it, then you had to, some consequences gonna be handed to you.
Right.
Yeah. So, you know, it just, like nowadays, that don't even come to mind no more, man. For real. It ain't the same no more, bro.
It's a new generation.
Oh, way new generation. You know, it's all about, he ain't tell on me. So, that's how they carry it now.
Hey.
Yeah.
So when you left, what's some of the things you seen out there at Beaumont, man? What the most deadliest battle you seen out there? You said it was a war zone.
Shit, the most deadly battle I seen out there is when DC and the GDs went at it.
DC and the GDs?
Yeah, DC and the GDs. For real, yeah. That one of the most deadly battles I seen. Yeah. A lot of stabbing, a lot of killings. You know, it was just, it was crazy, man.
It was a one-day event, or it went on for about a week or so?
Nah, it was one of them events where it start from one unit and go to every unit till it get to the end. The body alarm might ring off in this unit. It rang off in this unit, it just kept ringing. Every time they run to one unit, comes from another unit.
Right, I done seen that. I done seen one of them episodes happen before.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just it was a bad episode. Yeah. But yeah.
What all that started about?
I ain't quite sure what it started about because I had just got there. I wasn't even there that long. I don't think I was there nothing about a week, man. And you know, when I first got there, everybody, I thought it was just laid back. I'm like, man, shit, this ain't what everybody said it is.
Right.
And one of my homies told me, like, man, this bitch will blow up in a minute. And shit, that weekend, that's what it was. Yeah, it was goddamn, it went up. I never forget it went up on a Saturday morning.
Right.
Yep. Actually, I talked to one of my partners. I had a GD partner, a white boy out of Alabama, man. I talked to him a couple months ago. Man, they punished him, man. I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
Man, they stuck that boy up so bad, man. I felt bad for him, for real.
Yeah. When you left Beaumont, where you went at?
I stepped foot in Atlanta.
Now, how that environment was? I know that was a totally different environment. You probably felt like you were home.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just like in Atlanta, man, it was just most of like a hustle, like that was just like a hustle environment, man. You know?
Mm-hmm.
One of bullshit, everybody trying to get money, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, everybody talking about money, they were getting money in Atlanta.
Yeah, that what it was all about in Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta was just most of like everybody getting money, man. Ain't no foolish. You might catch little foolishness every now and then, but 9 times out of 10, you won't gonna see no bullshit like I seen that boat, man.
Right. Right. Hey, was you locked up with one of my homies, Renee Miles from Tampa?
What they call him?
Jit Renee.
I think Jit here with me now.
Nah, he in state prison right now.
Oh nah. Oh, you talking about Jit. Nah, I gotta see.
I think you there with Gene. You there with the homie Gene.
Yeah, Gene. Yeah. Yeah, that's over here with Gene.
He in y'all unit?
Nah, he downstairs. He up under me.
Hey, if you get
up here though.
Yeah.
He was up here when he came across the street. He came in his unit.
Yeah, if you get word to him, tell him I say he hit me up, man.
Yeah, I send word to him tomorrow, man. When I go out there, I send word to him.
Y'all on lockdown enough?
Nah, we ain't on lockdown. You know, them motherfuckers locked down in the day now. You know, they short staff real bad. They play the game that the shoe fool.
Yeah.
All that type of shit.
They said the medium lockdown, though.
That's why I'm at the medium.
Oh, okay.
No, we ain't locked down. They be locking them motherfuckers down for any little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all still going to the yard and shit? The rec yard and all that?
Man, I don't go out there to that shit. The rec yard, they go out there, they call it every day.
And so over there where you at, they got two mediums?
No, they got a medium and a penitentiary.
Oh. Man, I be talking to another one at home.
Penitentiary and camp.
Okay, bet. Okay.
Yeah. That's what they got. Tell Red you gotta stay himself out there, man. Hold his head, man. Keep doing what he doing.
Yeah, you gotta just keep pushing, man, you know. Stay active, you know.
Yeah, he most definitely speak on this shit himself.
For sure, man.
Been through a lot, man.
You know, hey, this platform right here to educate you guys, man, so y'all can hear, man. This thing for real, man. The good news is my man got some information that he may be getting released soon, man. We just waiting on some court proceedings to go in, and hopefully he get released soon, you know. How long you been waiting on that?
How long I been waiting on that?
Yeah.
Man, I've been waiting on that since November 1st of 23, man, when it became law.
And what was that? What law had passed?
It's basically like they gave you an avenue with the guns and stuff, man, up in the compassion release. Like, they gave you an avenue that's saying, like, if you did 10 years or better, you know, and your sentence was too outrageous, and you'll have a different sentence today, then, you know, you got a right to come back in. They gave you a little leeway.
Okay.
You know, to free up all the guys that been locked up for a minute, you know.
Yeah, basically free up all the guys that they're saying, oh, these old men, let's let the old men out, let's bring them young ones in. We need to make some room. That's what they do.
Yeah, they most definitely do that.
Yeah, that's what they do. We done got enough time out of these guys. Let's go and let them out because we got a whole new stock coming in.
Yeah, most definitely. Because that's what it's all about now.
For sure.
It's just a revolving door.
For sure, man. We know that. We know the game they playing now. That's why they let the people out. That's why they letting Big Meech out. They didn't got the time up out on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of the old kingpins and stuff, they letting them out now. You know why? They talking about Larry Hoover out.
Y'all seen something about that?
You know? So that'd be good news. They're gonna let that. Hey, look, it's no different than Nelson Mandela. It's no different. Nelson Mandela did a bid when he went against the government in his country. He did what, about 30 years. Then they let him out. Man, everybody in the feds right now, they got caught up in that stuff back in during the crack era and all that stuff, man. We really political prisoners. You're a political prisoner. Because basically, you're a political prisoner because basically your government did not educate you on the things that you were doing and allow you to go out here and do things that most individuals at the time didn't know they were breaking these type of laws that came along. They need to teach 924Cs in goddamn high school when they got kids breaking laws.
Man, I ain't gonna do that, man. They want this shit to be like that.
I know that. It sounds like too much like right. Too much like right. If you want to stop young blowers from breaking laws and going to prison, sit them down in class when they're in junior high school and you see them making bad decisions and start breaking down, this what carry this when you do this. This what carry this when you do this. This what carry this. And then them guys be more aware. But guess what? That'll stop too many people from going to prison and then we be going in their pockets. So guess what? We can't do that. That's too much like right.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, you most definitely, yeah, that always gonna be too much right.
Yeah.
Right.
But that damn sure can stop it though. It'll at least slow it down. If somebody would have set you down back then and said, look at him, man, don't you know you can get a life sentence for this? I'm talking a real life sentence.
Yeah.
See, back then you probably think you can only get a life sentence if you kill somebody.
Yeah, but shit, now you get a life sentence for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can get a life sentence for anything now, so you don't want to be out there playing with your life and you end up with a life sentence. It ain't even worth it.
Yeah, you know, like you can drugs not get you a license, shit. Especially that fentanyl shit like that.
What most guys coming in there with now, the new guys coming in there, what most of them got guns and fentanyl charges and stuff like that? It ain't no dope kingpins coming in, is it?
Guns and ice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all it is. That's what it's all about. Guns and ice.
Yeah. Time done changed, boy. They slamming them on the ice, on the ice and the meth. They giving them a whole bunch of time for that shit.
Yeah, a bunch of they ain't doing no making them plea out. You know, you very so often see somebody go to trial nowadays. You don't get that too much now.
Mm-hmm.
You know the government done broke that up now, so you don't get that too much nowadays.
Yeah.
Well, look, they ain't testing the government no more.
No. Shit, you see NBA YoungBoy copped out to a plea?
Yeah, I seen that earlier. What he took a plea for?
Them two guns he got caught with, felon in possession of a firearm.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
They might as well give him a little slap on the wrist.
I think they probably give him like 76 months.
Yeah.
Something like that. They say he can get up to 10. They probably gonna get in the lower end of the guideline. But yeah. he was gonna go to trial, so I don't know if they gonna he probably took the plea. He probably still got certain responsibility.
Yeah, they about came to him with a plea though.
Yeah.
They about like, fuck, we tired of like going through it, so they about gave him something. He about gonna get less than that though.
Mm-hmm. And he been on house arrest the whole time.
Yeah. So they might count that too.
They're gonna count that. All that's gonna come into play. Remember, you on house arrest, that's part of being arrested. So that house arrest come in as time served.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be he been in house arrest 2 years?
Yeah.
If they get 2 years, they give him a plea. He already know what he gonna get because your attorney already know what you're gonna get sentenced to.
Yes. Yeah, you know, you most definitely know they know.
Yeah, your attorney know exactly what you're gonna get sentenced to, bro. He already know.
Yeah. If anybody know, they know.
It ain't no. My attorney told me exactly what I was gonna get sentenced to. Cause your PSI tell you, your PSI score you out to basically what you should get sentenced to.
Yeah.
And most of the time, if you get the low end of the guideline, you're gonna get what the guidelines say. They know what you're gonna get.
Sure. And that's how I be too.
Yeah. Shit.
Hey, I want to ask you a question, right?
What it is?
What you think about Kamala Harris in the White House?
Man, come on, man. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. If they ain't trying to do the right thing, man, I don't care what they doing. And when the right thing is, to me, is to educate these kids differently. In order to stop that pipeline to the prison system, the education system has to be the main focus. We have to get these young boys when they start thinking, start being misleaded out here. And if we ain't gonna get this situation started from the inside, man, that shit is just a smoke screen, bro. Cause if you want to stop that prison system, but y'all be trying to say stop, cause she's an additional attorney, so she know about the law. She know how many people she done sent to prison. So if you really want to stop this and educate these guys different, let's bring back in the trades in school. Let's bring back some type of let's bring back electrician, carpentry, plumbing, things that are needed. Need to teach these kids about having family structure. And if we ain't gonna do that, man, I don't want to hear nothing about no politics, man. Cause that's where it started at. See, we already programmed. It's about the next generation. So if we can't save the next generation, who is for?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? The family structure has been broken up, bro. And if you can't build no successful family structure, dog, it's hard for you to even build a successful business. Because the only way that business is going to carry on, the family had to carry it on for the next generation. That's how the businesses stay open long time and be around forever. Like Trump kids, for instance. I look at Trump kids. His kids never had to worry about being broke. You know why? Because they possess the daddy's knowledge.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
For real.
They possess the knowledge to make the money he made. And they possess it at a younger age. So by them possessing that knowledge, they'll never go broke. So just the same way, if you had a father that had a farm and he taught you farming, you'll never go without food.
For sure. Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day, right? Because, you know, they had some shit going on in at the Sentence Commission, right? Where they overturned something. They were talking about making these gun laws retroactive. They were talking about making acquitted conduct retroactive where they can't use it no more. And then all of a sudden they just stopped it. They just like, man, well, we just gonna put it on the back burner for now. You know what I'm saying? When they had already agreed to do this, this supposed to became law the same time in November of this year.
Right.
They done pushed it back. They done put that on the back burner. You see what I'm saying? And it got a lot of dudes upset in here because they feeling like Kamala Harris and Biden them ain't trying to do nothing for nobody. You see what I'm saying?
Man, we know a lot of these charges and stuff people in prison for, man, is really from just people really just out here trying to make a way and have ignorance of the law. If you would have been educated in the stuff that you know now, and at the age of 18, 19 years old, you would have made totally different decisions in life.
No doubt.
Because nobody never sat you down and explained to you, hey, man, this is what was going on. And that could have easily been told to you. But it wasn't available. It wasn't available to me. Well, you know what was available to me? Man, you get two for 25, man, you can make $40. Oh yeah? Go borrow $20 from my mama, take the $20 up to round the corner, go buy me a juggling dub, pop that juggling dub in half, and sell me two of them and make me $40. That was the education around there for me.
For real.
It's crazy, but it's true though. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy, but it's true. Shit.
You right about that.
Nobody telling me if I keep selling this rock, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of time in prison. If I keep doing it, it ain't till you were knee deep in the game where you realize that you can go to jail. But you already in the game.
Yeah, see that just like I was telling some young dude. I had a room full of young dudes. You know, I got a bunch of little young dudes that I sit in here, I try to talk to. You know, they still stuck on the blind leading the blind, bro. And what I mean by the blind leading the blind, they believe in like, oh, I can go back out there and pick this gun up. I can go do this. I can do that. And I'm telling them like, bro, listen, man, these people gonna slaughter you when you come back. Say this is a trap they just put you in. I say, then you sit around, you wrong, dude, that's telling you that it's wrong.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They're telling you that this ain't good for you. But they don't look at it like that. That's how bad the generation is nowadays. Everybody want a name for themselves. You see what I'm saying? Everybody want to be somebody. But everybody can't be nobody. You got to be yourself, man.
Right,
That's
right.
something that I had to learn when I was in here. All right, when you on the street doing what you doing, everybody scream your name, everybody with you. But when you come inside this motherfucker, man, you gonna learn out who fuck with you for real.
Right.
That's where the love gonna come from. You know, cause you gonna have a time where you call these same dude that you willing to kill and die for, and they ain't answering the phone. They ain't saying nothing to you. They lying to you. Oh, man, I'm finna do this on, and they ain't doing a damn thing.
Right,
So
for sure.
That you had to sit back. You had to motivate yourself, man. The street dead. You played the game and lost. It's over with. You might well come over here and face the consequences. But why would you face the consequence? You just come in and then go back out there and do the same thing again when you know it's gonna be worse. When you just in here crying about the 5 or the 7 years that you got.
Right. They got to take it for real. It's like you say, they come in there. It's the blind leading the blind. They come in there, get in shape, play basketball, do that little time, go right back out there and get right back in the streets.
Yeah, so that most of the thing that's killing me, man. Because one thing I know, I was just a young dude, man, with an alter ego, a name, you know, and once somebody screamed that name, egged me on to do things and kept doing things. Shit, I got in here. Shit, I ain't nothing.
Right.
I had to build myself. I had to stop doing the things I was doing to become a better man.
Right, like I told, I be telling people, man. I say we do all that to get our name ringing in the streets, right? But when you get your name ringing, now your name gonna be ringing in the goddamn courthouse.
For real.
See,
and that's what you don't want.
No, you go out there, put all that time to get your name ringing out there in the streets. The next thing you know, you got them name ringing in the courthouse.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. And my mama told me that when I was young. I got in the street when I was like about 13. You know, being hard. My mama used to tell me this all the time. She would say, son, she say, going down that corner gonna get you in some shit you ain't gonna be able to get out of. And that shit used to go on one ear and out the other. And I still think about them same words to this day. From the time I got hit to the time I got sentenced to the time I come to prison, I still think about them words, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, I should listen to my mom. But it's too late. You know? I ain't tell on nobody. I ain't go this route. I ain't do that. I did everything I had to do. For real. And now it's like, okay, this is what you get. This is what's going on. So, you know, I gotta be a man. I gotta man up. I gotta better myself.
Right. Was it hard when you first came in to shake that alter ego?
Yeah, most definitely. It took me many years to do it.
So when you first got locked, when you first got locked up and caught, how many was it? 108? What, 1,000?
Man, listen, bro. I ain't coming here with no slap on the wrist. That's what I tell you. This is my first time ever being in prison. I don't been a juvenile and all that shit. Before me to come get a number, I come here with a life sentence for first-degree murder. I had a life sentence for first-degree murder in the state. I had 1,208 months in the feds, man. So I came in, my mind was totally fucked up.
Right.
All thing I want to do is smoke weed and sit back and gamble. I ain't want to study nothing. Because I felt like I was a dead man. I felt like this shit over with for me, man. I'm fucked up. But like I said, I played the game and I lost. I ain't telling nobody. I stood 10 toes down. But the feedback I was getting from the street, shit, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Niggas want to fuck with me how I was carrying it out there. So I had to come to prison. I'm like, man, fuck that shit. I gotta do something better myself. It took me a long time to get my mind right.
Right.
But once I got my mind right, I wasn't going back. Man,
Right.
dudes ask me every day, man, come on, hit this weed, man. Come on, drink this white lightning with me. Man, I ain't touched none of that shit since 2011. Don't think about it. Don't even think of it. It don't never cross my mind. You know, I'm just motivated, man. I live every day. Since 2011, when I got out of the shoe, I did a year in the shoe. I live every day, man, like I'm going home the next day.
That's how you gotta live it. For sure.
Yeah, I don't never let my situation get me down. I ain't finna never sit right. Nigga ain't finna never sit me right with my head down.
Right.
Or none of that, man. I'm gonna stand up, I'm gonna be me, man. I'm gonna carry myself the way I'm supposed to be carried. All right, cause like I said, I played the game and I lost. But now I was blessed. Came to this situation, I was blessed to be able to, now I can see the road. So I don't never sweat, even though these people keep holding me, we gotta wait on your co-defendant to submit this. Cause I got 3 co-defendants that went to trial me. One of them got 77 years, one got 65 years. All 3 of them went to trial. Now when I never got caught doing that, they came and got us 2-3 years later on these cases. We never got caught with a gun. One of those guns in our possession. We charged with aiding and abetting another person. We charged with his conduct. He been home.
So the guy that actually got charged with the conduct, y'all got charged with him, and he already home.
Man, the man been home, man. The man been home 13, 14 years ago.
Y'all need to hear this, man. These people do not play around.
Yeah, this shit ain't no game,
This
man.
ain't no game. Two-Head been going now 27 years. He caught this time when he was 20. He got some good news in the courts, compassionate relief, but it ain't no game out here, man. We trying to warn y'all, you know, young cats out here, because y'all, I guess y'all got a beard in you. You know, some of y'all got a beard in you, but Two-Head situation, when he got his first beard, it might gonna be his last beard.
Yeah, but listen, bro. I'll never come back to this shit. And just like I tell these young dudes, nigga, if I need a gun, what the fuck I'm gonna be around these dudes for?
Right.
And I don't need no gun. I just seen what a gun just down to destroy me. I just got 85 years for a gun that the government never presented in court. The government never showed you nothing. A fingerprint on a gun, it never was a gun in trial. Just cause somebody took the stand and say, yeah, man, I did this, and he had knowledge of it. I'm charged with his conduct. I'm charged with the shooting he did. I'm charged with everything he did. I'm an aid and abetter, man. But here I am, man. But I ain't tripping about it. I did my time. Now it's time for me to come out. Like I said, I'm coming out here with a plan, bro.
Right.
I ain't coming out here to joke around and laugh and play this and that. Ooh. I take that hooligan word serious. Because that hooligan word got me $1 million in prison. The government told him that we're a gang. I'm just like any neighborhood, any black neighborhood in America. You can say I'm from such. I'm from this street right here. Ooh. I was from a section in where I'm from. We was called hooligan. And they took that and made that a gang. They say I'm a gang leader. I never been in a gang. I don't knock nobody from being in a gang on. I ain't never did that. I don't been around a lot of gang members, but I ain't never been in no gang. This is my neighborhood. This is where I'm from. But we ain't never been, but the government made a big issue out of it.
Right, that's what they do. They'll play games now.
Yeah.
They will play games now. They'll take a group of individuals that are friends and y'all claiming this neighborhood or claiming this area, and they'll turn that into a game. They'll basically name the investigation after your game.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. So all of this, I'm gonna say that right here, cause the police walking, man. But I'm gonna say that right here, bro. To all them young dudes out there, man, listen to me, man, when I tell you this, bro. You don't want no parts of this shit, man. It's not worth of, bro. For real. And I'm gonna leave that like that, man. Y'all go follow me on TikTok, man. At Jamal Johnson 4, man. I'm gonna get my partner, man. Y'all post that on his YouTube video, man. Tell him to follow me and shit.
All right, to it. We'll link up.
I'm out of here, bro.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so that's my homie Two Head, man. He from Alabama, man. He had 1,008 months. But he got some good news now. He should be getting released. He got some paperwork in the courts and some compassionate relief. But we want to warn you guys, man, stop playing around with your life. My thing is, you more valuable on the streets. You more valuable on the streets. Why would you want to play with your life and trick it off and go behind them walls when you more valuable on the streets? You can't take care of your family behind the walls. Now, you might can. You might can take care of your family behind the walls. But do you want to be behind the wall taking care of your family? Because if you is, somebody else going to be hitting your girl while you behind the wall taking care of. So I'm just saying, you know, you might as well be out here if you're going to be out there doing that, you know. So we just want to warn and educate you young guys, man. Don't make the mistakes that we made, you know. You more valuable on the streets. I always tell you that. And stay away from crash dummies. Stay away from crash dummies. And also, if you got you some cheese, like I always tell you guys got you $200,000-$300,000. Y'all have been in the streets hustling, and y'all got y'all $200,000 or $300,000. Go ahead and start buying you some property, dog. Your neighborhood is way more valuable than you think. The property in your neighborhood is way more valuable than you think, bro. That's why you see everybody buying it up. If you know anything about urban renewal was a program put in place to clean up the black communities. And when I say clean it up, that means get rid of their ass. Get rid of them, period. Get them out the way. And that's what they did when they brought in heroin, crack, and all these other drugs. That was a way to clean up the black neighborhood, to get the people out, break up the family structure. Once the family structure is broken up, now everything in the disaster. So when grandma passed on and left the house to this person and this person, guess what? Everybody sold it because they didn't see no value in it. But that same house that grandma would have had in your neighborhood would probably be worth $400,000 now. That she probably paid $20,000 for back when she was working doing what she did. She probably paid $20,000, $30,000 for the home, and y'all seen it as an old random shotgun house and got rid of it for nothing. And then they come right back and build up on it. This is all strategically planned out, man, years in advance. This don't happen overnight. So after civil rights, I'm gonna give y'all the game, man. I'm gonna give y'all some game. After civil rights really was against us. It wasn't for us. Civil rights destroyed what we had already created from the time that we were free from slaves up to the 1950s. From the time that we got free as slaves, what they so-called say slave or indentured servant, what they want to call it. From that time to the 1950s, our race of people was going forward. And you can check these facts all around the world. Every city in the United States at that time that had a black community, it was thriving. It was thriving on hospitals, schools, colleges, doctors, lawyers, whatever trade you needed, we had it. All the way up to the 1960s, civil rights came in. Then they said we want to integrate. Guess what? They mean they wanted our stuff. We thought they wanted ours because they came in our neighborhoods, then destroyed our neighborhoods. Then our neighborhoods have went down ever since then. Ever since the 1960s, the 70s, the 80s. They started in the 60s. They came with the heroin. The 70s with the heroin. Then they came in the mid-80s with the cocaine. Then they came mid-80s with crack. And crack just boom. Crack just boom. Crack was like they did this. That's what crack was. They cut the lights on and cut it off just like that, and the world just changed overnight. And that was the end of the family structure in our community. End of it. Once that happened, over time, all them communities went down. The price of the real estate went down. People in the neighborhood didn't want nothing to do with the neighborhood. And guess what? All the investors came in and bought them properties over time, and now you see what's going on now. what they call gentrification. Nah, they came in and bought that same property that you had all this money. We all had all this money to go buy these lots for a little nothing, these little houses for a little nothing. But we looked at it as garbage. Oh, that shit ain't nothing, man. Don't shop that house. Somebody come right in and buy it and do what they do. And then guess what? Most of the dudes that was in the street thinking they were making money, selling blocks, selling blocks or whatever, getting locked up. Now we in prison for 10, 15 years, 20 years. You come back out, you come back in your neighborhood, ain't nothing the same. You know why? Everybody done bought up everything. And then now you start over from zero. This is a system, dog. You need the women out here to raise the kids by themselves. The women got to raise the kids by themselves. And if a woman raising the kid by herself, it's no structure. It ain't going to be no structure, bro. Care what nobody say. Unless it's structure. And the man's supposed to bring the structure. That ain't just me saying this. It's what it is. That's nature. With a man around, it's going to be rules and regulations. But if the man and the woman ain't on the same page, you got division. So if you got division, you ain't got no structure. And they know this. I'm going to tell you another thing the system do that y'all women don't know. I'm going to give y'all women some game. It teach y'all to start paying rent at a young age. It teach most little girls to start paying rent and to be independent at a very young age. As soon as you get pregnant, look, you can get your own apartment. You can have your own stuff. You can move out your house with your mama, and you can take care of these kids. It forced y'all to be independent. This ain't even y'all doing. Y'all independent because the system programmed y'all to be independent. But what that independence do? It forced y'all to raise kids by yourself with no structure. With no structure. And it caused us to have a generation after generation after generation after generation doing the same thing. And that's why the shit ain't gonna stop. The prison system ain't gonna stop. This shit ain't gonna stop. Because it ain't no structure. Shit crazy. Another system. Look. Half of the dudes, I'm going to say more than half. I'm going to say 90% of the men and women in prison. 90% of them, especially young ones, don't even have the idea of owning no house or no property. Because it's not even in the sight. They've been and did so much time. And when they get out, they stuck in that same mind frame as a jitterbug. They have to depend on the same woman that's already independent. This woman is already independent. She already have a place to stay. This shit is a cycle, man. This shit is a cycle. You know? But y'all don't understand. It's just me just talking now. Y'all getting the part of me y'all will never get. But this real shit. Start paying attention to your communities and see what's going on. See who buying up the property. Who buying the new houses. See who buying them. You know? And this just ain't going on in Tampa, in Miami, Orlando, Jacksonville. This going on in Atlanta. All over. It's a few of us buying some pieces of property. I'm talking about as a unit. Ain't too many more black businesses thriving. You know, it is what it is.
I don't know who need to hear this here, but I ain't got no sympathy for you, nigga. I ain't got no sympathy for you at all, nigga, because you done laid on that bump, nigga. You done wore them shackles, nigga. You know how I feel to be wrote off, man. Nigga, hug your motherfucking self, nigga, and get up. Get up, nigga. Don't nobody owe you nothing. The world don't owe you nothing, nigga. If anything, they gonna open that motherfucker and kick you back in that pit of hell, nigga. You better tighten up, my nigga, and realize, my nigga. I don't know who need to hear this.